What up, you guys? It's Wolf Sage. Welcome to Daydream, where they dream, they drip, and when they drip, they create. It's all a process. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Daydream Wolf, aka Daydream Wolf Sage, aka Daydream Wolf Monger, whatever you want to call me. What up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're getting back into another video, another Black agenda. I am putting this all together. I really want us to understand what it means to become, a group, a community, economic, vehicle that can and will, because I know it's a possibility. I know it will happen one day, just because I'm just putting that energy out in the air. Like, we can be able to, reach so many goals. So I'm getting back into the Black agenda, just the growing community help guide and everything, just to, give everyone an insight into the different possibilities and hopefully being able to build on these videos. So I'm picking up right where I left off with the body and the exposure. And what is that exposure that I'm talking about? I'm talking about the bigs and the smalls when it comes to us as, when people hear the body, and they hear the exposure, yeah, when it comes to, physical, stuff. And I want to talk about that. I want it to be on different levels when it comes to mind, body, and spirit, because you exposing your body to, different elements could have a great effect. When you think of like race and everything, we all go to different parts of the world, whether it's very hot or very cold or this or that, whatever type of, a lot of rain, our bodies are going to naturally try to adapt. Animals do it the best, and honestly, it's a shame that us human beings can't do it just as great as they do. But we, over generations, we've seen, through skin color, how that, all that type of stuff works. So yeah, when I'm thinking of big and small, I'm just thinking about, hey, there's a big picture and there's a small picture. There are, big obstacles. There are small obstacles that your body is going to be put through. But us as a group, as society, I feel like we need to have these, exposures just because it's going to better benefit us. It will always better benefit us when we expose ourselves to these things. So when I'm thinking about the big and small, I'm thinking about, what life has to offer to us. There's a lot of things on this planet that we don't even know about. There's a lot of things that are hidden, that are, undiscovered, that, can open our minds to a lot of things. A lot of people and a lot of us in society kind of have this closed sense of, space and sort of what, life should be. And I understand it's because, we want to, there's a lot of stuff going on and we want to protect ourselves and we want to just, live life and not have to worry about this. But it's just all part of life. There are a lot of things, especially when you think of space, when you think of the vast ocean that a lot of us, like majority of us, will never be able to fully see to its entirely just on this planet. When you think of the big and small, there's so many things. I was watching Marvel movies and everything, and when it came to looking at the Ant-Man movies with the quantum universe, and just seeing all these different places that you can take it, these different places you can go. It's just insane. Watching these, I saw that there was like different possibilities. When I'm thinking, when we thought about the quantum verse, like these small, worlds that are just like our eyes can't see them. And when I think about, a lot of people are saying, oh, that's just far fetched. That doesn't make any sense, whatever. But like, we have germs. We have germs, you guys, that we can't see. There are germs all over me. There are germs all over the screen, all over this, that. The mic is everywhere and we can't see. It's a whole nother world. So like, even on this planet, and we have 8 of the 9 planets surrounding us, and even more farther away. like there's always going to be a bigger picture, and I want our bodies should be exposed to that, because I feel like we are a part of this universe. We're all made out of a matter, whether it's big or small. Whatever's small to us is like it's like large to something of the same size. There's a, what's big to me could be small to someone else. What's small to someone else could be astronomically big to me on so many different levels. And I want us to be able to see these possibilities, make these things work in our favor, help it evolve us, make us better, stronger, faster, keen on our senses. A lot of people, they have a problem with that. They have a problem with seeing people, especially like us, grow and succeed on different levels that they never thought was even possible, or they knew that was possible. But, a lot of people, they're greedy, they're selfish. They just want everything for themselves. It's funny how hypocrites, aren't they? But, yeah, a lot of people do that, where it's just like, you hold out on all this different knowledge and all these, abilities to be able to be better, to be able to succeed. And, and that just leaves us all, overall, it leaves all of us in turmoil, at least all of us, in a bad position of failure and everything. Us being a community and us working together and implementing all these things. When I talk about the mind, body, and spirit, you guys, I'm talking about so much. I'm talking about, getting our minds together where we'll be able to think clearly and be able to process things and be able to, problem solve better. When I think of the body, I'm thinking of, us being in the shape to be able to protect our temple. This is our temple, you guys. This is what's what's storing all of this knowledge, what's storing all this creativity, all this being of who we are, our soul. That's when I go into spirit, the mind, body, and spirit. The spirit is what is in this tomb, what is in this fortress of ours, this, avatar that we have. It's what creates us and keeps us connected to life, death, to, the smallest of creatures, to the cats, the dogs. It keeps us connected to everything, you guys. So, I want us to be able to have that. And I don't mean like, oh, I understand a lot of people, this might sound like very spiritually and very like, oh, just how I'm just talking economically and just working together. So if I broke down mind, body, and spirit, mind being like us learning like where to put our money at, what to invest in, what to how to make it so we can build generational wealth, those type of things, implementing. When I talk about the body, us learning to take care of like, eating better, starting with that, eating better, freeing like exercise, protecting our skin, our nails, our eyes, our hair. My hair, I love my hair. So it's like keeping our bodies together, helping us work to build things. A lot of people that can't do stuff on their own physically we see it with construction workers. We see it with all these different teams, whether it's action or art or whatever. It's like film, you put your bodies come together and they create something powerful. They create something very powerful. And in the spirit, when you think of people's culture, when you think of, what people stand for, what they will die for, there's a lot of things that I would die for, when it comes to, my morals, my spirituality, what I value. There's a lot of people that don't value themselves or don't value others. And, it's very sad because that's some of the most powerful things that this universe, God, whatever you want to call it, we have the choice to be able to do that. There's a lot of creatures in this world that don't get as blessed as we are. So for me, I just want us to, have these conversations and talk more on all the different ways that we can be able to make ourselves better, things that we can do to make ourselves stronger and, more capable. Because, we all know this planet ain't gonna last forever. And whether you believe it or not, we might have to go somewhere else. So, why not prepare the future by working on stuff right now. My aunt, she always said this, do what you got to do right now so you don't have to, so you can do what you want to do in the future. Do what you have to do now so you don't have to do in the future. I want to just be able to relax. I don't want to be 60, 70, 80 having to worry about my great grandkids and what's going to happen to them. I'm already 27. I'm already having to deal with that. So as far as, anyone else is concerned, I need to do what I need to do to protect myself and my being and, my future offspring and, become the ancestor. There's a lot of things that, I'm pretty sure if my grandma and my grandpa and any of my ancestors had known, or they had that knowledge or that source of gems to be able to do, I would have been in a better position. But you only work what you have, and they put me in this position now to be able to understand this, to be able to think and do what I got to do. So I got the ball in my hand. But yeah, that's enough me talking. I get real passionate when it comes to this, black agenda, because I want this to, live on. I want this to grow. Hopefully someone sees this and this inspires you to, really implement and do what you got to do. And hopefully what I do on this channel on Deydrm is like, that sparks even greater, creativity. So, it's Wolf Sage, Deydrm Wolf. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, do all these things. Help push the narrative, push this creative talk. They can't silence us all. They can't silence us all. But it's Deydrm. Welcome to Deydrm. We're Deydrm, they drip, and when they drip, they create. It's all a process, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Y'all be good. Peace.